In this video, we will show you how to perform RT PCR on the samples you have prepared. Once sample extraction is complete, you can move on to the Access Quick RT PCR. The PCR prep area is a sterile area, completely isolated from the sample prep as well as the hybridization areas to prevent contamination. You will need the following reagents: Access Quick Master Mix, Primer Set 1, PCR Positive Control, Nuclease-Free Water, and AMV Reverse Transcriptase. Only remove the AMV Reverse Transcriptase when all other reagents have thawed and you are ready to start. VORTEX the thawed reagents and briefly centrifuge each tube to ensure that all liquid is pulled down to the bottom. Prepare the master mix in a sterile tube according to the number of reactions being run. After all the master mix reagents have been added, pipette the AMV reverse transcriptase into the solution. Once the master mix is created, VORTEX and add 45 microliters to the designated wells of a PCR plate. Next, move to the RNA sample preparation area with the PCR plate containing the RT PCR master mix and add 5 microliters of each sample to each designated well based on how you have designed your experiment. Always check tips for full uptake and dispense of the 5 microliter template. Pipette up and down to mix. Be careful to prevent any contamination between wells. Seal the plate. To seal the plate, use the applicator in a back and forth direction, tucking in the corner edges and creating an inner seal around the perimeter of the wells. Briefly centrifuge the PCR plate. Once the plate has been centrifuged, carefully remove the plate. In the post-PCR area, place the plate inside the thermal cycler. If a pressure pad is required, ensure it is seated correctly with the gray side down, lined up with the wells. Close the lid on the thermal cycler and select the program. Hit Run.